dive straight down, not dig straight down. I need that. Woo! Jeepers, creepers, creepers! Holy moly! Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to my next episode playing Subnautica. And today we have a lot of crafts to do, so let's just dive right into it. Dive, you know, no pun intended. My project bin is completely full. It's so full that I even have some of the resources still in my inventory. It's ridiculous. And yes, I do have 2 propulsion cannons now. I crafted a new one because I want to make a repulsion cannon as well, which consumes the propulsion cannon. But I still want to have a propulsion cannon as well, so gotta have 2 of them for just a few minutes here. Now, the first thing, though, that I want to craft is down here quite a ways. Where are we? Right here, the modification station. So we need a computer chip, titanium, lead, and diamond. So let's go ahead and get computer chip, diamond, got the lead, and what was it, titanium, I think it was. And then we're gonna need our builder. All right, let's see, where are we? Here we are. So where do we want to put this? I mean, I could put it right here, but then we can't smash our face into the porthole, so I don't really like that idea. This feels a little crowded to me. So I'm thinking somewhere in here is maybe best. Let's maybe do it here, just for the time being. We can always move it later if we want to. Let's just put it here. And actually, we will move it later. We will for sure. All right, now first off the bat, knife upgrade, or survival knife upgrades, we can make the thermal blade. It just takes our normal blade and a battery. So let's go ahead and do that. Thank you. So now we have this. Isn't that cool? It can cook fish as you hit them. Like if you attack a fish, it'll cook it, and I believe it also does more damage as well, so against the leviathans and whatnot. So fewer hits to actually kill it. Now that consumed one of the 2 batteries I normally keep in my inventory, so I'm just gonna grab this other one. I like to have my 2 batteries in my inventory at all times because you never know when you're gonna run out of stuff. All right, so next up, we got the thermoblade. We need the reinforced dive suit. It's going to take 2 diamonds. Diamond. It's going to take a synthetic fiber right here and 2 titanium. So let's just grab some of that. And we're going to come, actually, I can't remember if that's here or if it's, yeah, I think it's actually at the normal craft station. Reinforced dive suit. Here we go. Because right now, we're still wearing the radiation suit, which really doesn't do us any good. So this gives us gloves, so we can take off the radiation ones and put on the reinforced ones. And we can take off the radiation suit and put in the reinforced suit. So that'll give us, it says providing physical protection and enhanced survival in extreme temperatures. This will help us survive a little better in places we're going to be going to here in a little bit. That is completely full. Let's just throw... Nope. Well, nope. We have no space left. I need more storage space. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna shove you in here. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure it out later. All right. Next up, let's open our locker up again. We need to make the ultra high capacity tank. That's going to take 4 lithium. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe that is over here. But I think we also have to take our current oxygen tank out. So there we go. Air upgrades, so you could do the lightweight one or the ultra high. I always prefer more oxygen to the maneuverability, just a personal choice, so I'm going to build this one. And look at that. We had, what was it, 225 or whatever? No, we had 125 or whatever. Now we're up to 225. So we almost doubled. Not maybe a third. Maybe we have a third extra than what we had before. Next up, we're gonna do the Ultra Glide Fins, and that is 2 silicon rubbers. So we're gonna grab those, 1 titanium, and 1 lithium. And I believe that is also crafted over here. Maybe? Oh, we need our current fins, of course. Yes. So you could do the Ultra Glide fins or the Swim Charge fins. I could never seem to get this to work. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Maybe it isn't as effective later on. I don't know, but we're gonna go with the Ultra Glide fins. And they're automatically equipped. So streamlined construction enhances swim speed considerably by comparison to regular fins. So always good. That will aid with our maneuverability. Next up, the repulsion cannon. So I think we can just go ahead and grab everything now out of there. I believe we need to craft this over here as well. Yep. So repulsion cannon. So it takes your propulsion cannon and turns it into a repulsion cannon. There we go. This will come in handy. It applies percussive force to entities in range. So we can go ahead and give this a little bit of a test here. Actually, we'll compare it to the propulsion cannon. So we'll just put both of them in our hotbar temporarily. So our propulsion cannon, we can, let's see what we want to do. Maybe find a fish nearby. How about you? Come here, you. Now I've got this fish. And I just picked it up on accident. Okay, sorry fish, that was an accident. We're just gonna drop you. No, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing this so wrong. I know how to use this. There, and I can shoot him away. Grab the fish. Whoops, grab the fish. Shoot him away. Sorry fish, that was mean. This one on the other hand. Am I doing this wrong? Oh, there we go. Get out of here! This is my base! Go! Get along with you! This is my base! Go away! I feel so mean. I feel so mean! It was his home too, we just kind of stole it is all. And I really don't need the fish, so we're just gonna... Go away, Gary Fish. So that's basically what the difference between the propulsion cannon...
Aboard, Captain.
Thank you. That's basically the difference between the propulsion cannon and the repulsion cannon. Both are useful. They have their different uses. You know, they both come in handy, basically. You know what? I think I'm actually going to put the other one in here. So we're just going to put repulsion in there. Just for now. Once we get the Cyclops, we'll be able to get way more storage options. Alright, so repulsion cannon done. I believe... That means, and I need this reorganized, we'll just do that. I believe that means we are up to the Cyclops. So for the Cyclops, we need 3 plasteel ingots. We need 3 enameled glass, which was good because we had way too many of those teeth, those stalker teeth. We needed a lubricant right here, an advanced wiring kit, and then 3 lead. And we craft this at that thing... Out this way somewhere? Is it that little speck right there? Let's swim over there and see. Alright, here we are. Let's climb on board. This is always an exciting moment. So, vehicles. Cyclops!
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to
Look
be
how huge it
operated by a
is.
3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Well, I'm kind of without a choice there. I mean, there's only me, you know? There's just me. So I gotta pilot this whole thing, this massive tugboat, on my own. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Wait for me. Wait for me. Yes, yes.
Captain, all systems online.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, Cyclops!
Powering up.
Oh yes, okay. We've got cameras. You've got 3 cameras, I believe. You can toggle through them with your mouse wheel. And you can also turn the lights on and off. And then you can just exit. But yeah, so let's see. Where is... We need to move this thing a little closer to our base. Uh-oh. What was that? You gotta be very careful when piloting this. If you run into something, bad things are gonna happen. So you can watch your meterage here, your power, your available power. This is sort of like a radar. It will tell you if there are enemies nearby. This is the health. This is how close you are to overheating. You can't overheat. It'll cause a fire. This controls your speed. This turns your engine on and off. Torpedoes if you have them. Silent running. This drains your battery like crazy. And then also, we're going to turn that off. Over here, you can also control the name, the coloring, turn the lights on and off. So internal lights, external lights. I don't, from what I understand, neither of these two drain your battery or attract attention from mobs. It's mostly the engine that attracts enemies. So let's see. Let's call this, let's see. Cyclops. What's a good name for Cyclops? I can't think of a good name for a Cyclops. All right, let's do colors while we think about it. Let's do blue. And then the name we'll put in red. And then I guess we'll do the stripes in red as well. Oops, that's not blue. This is blue. There we go. Okay. We're gonna go with that for now. Because I can't remember what name I always like to give my Cyclops. Because let's see. We need to name the prawn suit as well, technically. We're going to want to do that. So right here, this is where you interact with a docked vehicle, because you can dock either your prawn suit or your sea moth right there. We don't have one, of course, right now. This tells us if we have any decoy or anything like that, you know, your launch tube. These are the power cells. You get 6 of them. You get 6 upgrade slots. This is like a little heads-up display about your health and energy. There are occasional fire extinguishers throughout the ship. We've got a Cyclops. These are Cyclops-specific things, and we're going to want to get some of these. And then you got ladders at a couple places, and they both lead just to the underground area. You can get access to storage right here. Right here is where your sea moth or your prawn suit would sit when it's docked, and here's the hatch. So this is all pretty cool. You get a couple storage units. We're going to want to add more. Basically, what I do is I turn the Cyclops into my mobile base. So all of the storage, our crafting station, all of that stuff that's currently in the base, I'm going to move inside of here. But I'll do that off camera. So we've built the Cyclops, and we've built some of the other things that we were working on. Next up, what I want to do in this episode is explore the final wrecks out there to see if they have anything that we're going to want to get. There were, I believe, 4? I think there were 4, yes. We had 2 in the mountains and then 2 in the bulb zone, and that's just it for the wrecks pretty much. After that, it's resource gathering, which I'll do off camera, and then we're going to follow the story and go deep. So let me rearrange a few things. Let me get this all in hand. I think I'm going to go ahead and move all the storage over to the Cyclops now. That way our marble melon can start regrowing, because the marble melon, once I pick it, I mean, that's pretty much it, you know. So I want to get everything transitioned over to the Cyclops, and then we're going to take the prawn suit out, and we're going to go ahead and explore the last wrecks with it. I'm also going to temporarily dock it over there into the moon pool so that I can name it and color it. But let me get all this taken care of, and I'll meet back with you once we're ready to go see the last wrecks. All right, I have finished, I think, moving things around. I've named the prawn suit the Ender Prawn, and then the sub itself is the Ender Sub. So I have the Ender Prawn, the Ender Sub, and the Seamersible over there docked. Now this is pretty important. Let's take a look at this real quick first. I have redesigned our base for minimalistic needs. Gone are the platforms. We no longer have our little, like a cross corridor section. We don't have the multi-purpose room anymore. We don't really need any of them. I mean, eventually, the multi-purpose room, one thing you could do with it is hatch the egg that we collected before. It makes a little cuttlefish. It's super adorable. It follows you around. It doesn't attack. It's just a passive pet. But I decided to go ahead and just, like, I guess skip it. It doesn't really, it'll just slow us down basically, and we can't take it with us anyway. We don't want to take it where we're going because it's really dangerous. But I basically outfitted the moon pool here to have all our basic needs. So here's our hatch, so we get, you know, something of a decent view. I put all the other sides have the reinforced walls, except for this side which has our hatch. And while you can't see it from the outside, on the inside we have the docking station here, of course. The power cell charger I moved here. Part of the problem is the submersible over there, like, in order to charge something up, it requires a power source. So I'd basically be using the power cells in the sub, or in the Cyclops, in order to charge I mean, it's like it's 1-to-1. You basically be charging one to recharge, or draining the charge on one in order to charge another. So there's just no point in having this in there. Used to be if you were able to charge the batteries, or you know, your power cells faster than you drained them, but that was removed from the game. So I'm just gonna leave these up here to charge here. Technically, I could take them down. Because the deeper you get into the world, as we'll see later, the temperature does go up, as we kind of know already from the little volcanic activity that's on the surface. I mean, that's what's providing most of our base power right now. So realistically, I could build like a mini base down there and plop one of these down there and charge it off of the heat down there, and maybe we'll do that later if we need it. For now, I'm just gonna see if we can get by, leave our power cell charger here. It is possible, I have actually done it, you can swim all the way from the Lost River all the way up here, if you're quick enough about it. Our sea moths here, of course. These here, let's see, common modules, I don't remember, I'm gonna have to double check. I don't know if you can craft everything on here in the Cyclops itself. So we will want to get probably some of these things before we leave and further the story. But up top, we've got our exterior planter box here. We've got some basic things, which I'll work on growing and whatnot. I moved my beacon over a little bit, and we have our two, what are they, solar panels? Yeah, there we go. And it looks like the line that's leading to our volcanic little activity over there is long enough to reach this. So this is pretty much our base now, our teeny little base. But this is our main base now. So let's take a look at the main base, our mobile base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you.
All systems online.
Sounds good. Now, I will say this. If you're going to do what I'm going to do and have a mobile base, you have to accept the possibility that you could lose everything and have to start all over. If the Cyclops gets destroyed, bye-bye stuff, basically. Bye-bye. Goodbye, all of it. Now, this is, what did I say, my third playthrough from start to finish. I haven't, in my previous 2 playthroughs, I did manage to come through unscathed, largely unscathed. You know, had a couple fires, had a few Leviathan attacks, but I was able to get through it without losing the sub. And if worse comes to worse, I mean, I suppose so long as we save frequently, we could always potentially reload a previous save before it gets destroyed. Otherwise, everything you do here, you have to start all over, and some of it you can't get back. Like some of the things over here, I mean, not that necessarily we care, question mark, about all of these posters, but you can't get them back once they're gone. So some of it you could get back, some of it you couldn't. So how I organize my mobile bases, I like, you have these free lockers here. They're smaller though, they're very small, only 3 by 6. It's very tiny storage. I use these largely for overflow. So when, and largely when I say that, it's usually titanium that ends up overflowing. So any overflow is gonna just automatically be shoved in here. Not really any rhyme or reason to it. It's just that's what I use these for. These other ones, and that's largely because even though it has like a nameplate there, you can't actually edit the name. So I mean, I wouldn't be able to remember what's in here, so it's overflow. So I've got a box for shrooms, so this will be the acid as well as the deep, or, you know, whatever else. We got teeth, sulfur, advanced things, so this will be wiring kits and copper wire and all that sort of stuff. Creepvine things, so it won't be the creepvine or seed clusters itself, it'll be the rubber or the oil or anything like that. We've got some unnamed ones here. I believe I will want to make one for salt. We're gonna want to go get some salt. That can be used for a couple things, I think. Batteries, well, power in general. I guess I'll rename this power. This will be batteries and power cells. Currently, we only have batteries in here. More unnamed lockers here at the end, to be filled as I find things. We've got copper, silver, gold, rubies, diamonds, titanium, lead, magnetite, lithium, and quartz. And most of these are pretty empty. Before we go deep into the world, this is what I prefer to do, is I prefer to get each of these as full as possible. So we even need more diamonds, more gold, lots of copper, lots of silver, lots of titanium, lead we'll probably want a little bit more of, maybe some magnetite. We've only got 1 left. I don't know how many more recipes actually use it, but we'll want some. And plenty of lithium, quartz, you know, all that stuff. Over here, I've just got some decoration and some decoration / old equipment. You know, we're not going to use the radiation suit anymore, but I can't throw anything away, so I'm just going to shove it in there and whatever, right? Just whatever. Up here, I've got the medical kit fabricator, our radio, though I don't know how much more we'll be using that. I've got a consumable crate here. We might need more because this one's completely full. Our valuables, so this will be our ion cubes, our creature egg, that's the special egg that maybe we'll hatch, maybe we won't. Our tablets, our modification station. In here we've got this is the interface that's automatically here. It allows us to interact with the Ender Prawn's storage as well as its upgrades. This is our planter box on the inside for our marble melon. This will be our food source. It's easy and it doesn't cost anything. I just gotta wait for it to regrow. Now, before we leave and go deep, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna want to try and work on upgrades. But I think the rest of this episode, because I feel like it's maybe gone on for a little bit. So let's see, Cyclops. Yeah, all of this stuff is Cyclops specific. So before we go deep, we're gonna have to work on getting upgrades for our prawn suit, and I guess we might as well get upgrades for the sea moth while we're at it. And I do have a list of the upgrades I want to do, but first, I want to go check out those last 4 wrecks. So let me get this little sub piloted and going.
Powering up.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. All right. Let's see, where are we situated right now? I feel sorry for that guy. I knocked him out of his base, and now we're not even in his way, because the way I moved things around, we wouldn't even be in the same area anymore, really. Alright, so there is our life pod. There's the Aurora. We need to head up in this direction. Sort of out the front of the Aurora, because the mountain would be over here, and the mountain biome is kind of like this whole chunk over here, and then the bulb zone is over here, and those are the 2 areas we need to go to. Now, I'm not going to take the Cyclops into those zones. I'm just going to use it to drive us over there. So we're going to drive over here, and I'm going to keep an eye on this. We're in the kelp forest right now. I wish it wasn't nighttime, but it is what it is. Oh dear, what was that? I didn't like the sound of that. We're not gonna, here, we're in Grassy Plateau. Okay, that's not bad. Grassy Plateau, I'm fine. But I'm not taking my sub into those dangerous areas. I don't want it to get destroyed before we even started. What I'll do, who's driving into us? Hello. Oh, geez. We're right in his path. I think we want to come forward a little bit more. We'll come up here to the edge of the grassy plateau. Then I'm going to park it. We're going to hop in the sub or in the prawn, and we'll take it from there. I'm going to bring this guy down a little bit, I think. So we can go deep. We can go pretty deep with this guy. This right here looks like an excellent place to stop, I think. Whoop. Oh, up a little, up a little. Okay. All right. It gives us warning when we're too close. I think I'm just going to leave it here.
Powering down.
Let's get into our prawn suit, and we will go exploring. Ooh, excellent. What have we got here? Lithium. These are some of the large nodes of ore, and this is what we're going to be looking for to fill up our resources. I have been completely sidetracked from the task at hand because, I mean, we're right here at the kelp forest and the grassy plateaus. The ender prawn is over there and the ender sub, but you can get a lot of quartz in the red grassy area here in the grassy plateaus. So I'm just kind of looking around, trying to fill my inventory up on quartz just in case we need any of it as we progress. And I actually spent some time in, ooh, that's a large salt deposit. I don't think I need more salt though. I actually spent a little while in the kelp forest over there, collecting salt and titanium. I've got a lot of titanium now, which is good. I have a list next to me of all the resources that I want to get before we go in. Here's the sunken number 6 life pod as well. Just an FYI. There's the large wreck here that we already explored, and every time I kind of venture out in that direction, I mean, we're almost right next to the mountain itself. This right here is the mountain zone on the other side of the kelp and whatnot. It's very close by, very close. You can go like 100 meters and I can already hear that Leviathan screaming. So it's kind of a little bit terrifying, a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what all I've managed to get so far. So I've got a whole bunch of titanium, and I actually turned some of it into ingots just to help conserve space and whatnot. And I've got all this titanium and all of that titanium. So that's good. And then let's see, quartz. I'm probably done with quartz. Realistically, we probably shouldn't need much quartz at all. I did get a whole bunch of salt. And for whatever uses we have for that. Creep vine related things, not sure how much of that we're going to use. But I prefer to be prepared as opposed to not prepared, you know? I mean, once you're down in the deeps, you don't really want to have to come back. So whether you're going to need it or not, who knows? Might as well stock up on it just in case. I still need to get more lead, magnetite, a little bit more quartz, and maybe, I mean, just if we find it, I guess, some diamonds, rubies, gold, silver, shrooms, and coral. I can get back at the shallows. So that's probably what I'll do is just get those when we go back to the base. But the other ones, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for the nodes. I'm working on it. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for the other kinds of resources as we're out and about.
Stabilizing.
Good. That way, in case we find a giant node of it, we can go ahead and collect it and be good to go for a little while anyway. All right, so let me get back at this, and I will meet up with you once we reach the site of our first wreck. Oh no, he's right up there. Oh no, there he is. Oh no, I don't want to play right now. I'm on a mission. I can't play right now. Oh dear, oh dear. We have to go almost completely north and a little bit to the east. We've got the bulb zone right here. The mountains kind of wraps around on top of the bulb zone. I'm just gonna kind of skirt in this direction and maybe follow this sort of trench right here. Oh, there's gonna be more leviathans though. There are a total of 6 leviathan possibilities in the mountain zone, and that's one of them back there. Oh no, I don't want to do this. Why is it always night? Why is it always night? I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh boy. Okay, so just so you know, we're heading towards 700 by 1200. We're almost at the 700 point. We're pretty much right there right now, I guess. So we just need to head straight north for another 100 blocks or 100 meters or so. Should be just right over this ridge then, maybe? Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here. Here we go. Excellent. All right, so I'm just gonna... I don't know. Okay. Are we gonna slide? Are we gonna slide? Yeah, I don't like that position. Let's go ahead and slide down here. Come to some place that has a bit more of a resting point. Right here? Maybe? Alright, it's quiet. No sign of leviathans. No sound of leviathans is the more important comment. Okay, so in this wreck, we can find a couple different things. One of which is a data terminal. There are also data boxes, but I believe we have all 3 of them already, so we don't really care about that all that much. And I think that the data terminal is the only thing we're really... Well, backpacks, you know, we commonly find backpacks around. So we'll keep a lookout for backpacks, but otherwise I'm pretty sure it's just the data terminal we're looking for, and I'm betting it's through that door. So let's go ahead and cut it and see what we can find inside. Backpack. Another backpack. Our data terminal.
Please observe safety protocols CSP-21 before handling classified cargo.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but thanks for the warning, I guess. Let's see, do we see any more backpacks or anything that maybe we haven't scanned yet? I mean, there's a lot of decorative type things, you know, like beds and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure we've already gotten these before. Well, I don't even see the data boxes that it's talking about, but I think I crawled in there and got everything we needed. So, on to the next one, which is approximately, I believe it was, what, north? Well, northeast, but more east than north, I suppose. We need to go to 1050 by, I don't know, 1350 or thereabouts. So it's a bit, you know, in that direction. Where there be monsters. There's like 5 leviathans just kind of circle it. It's gonna be terrifying. Oh. Okay, we still have to keep going this direction now. Right towards him. There he is! Going. No! Let me go, please, let me go. He's in pursuit. He's in pursuit. Okay, he dived. Did he turn around? Okay, where are we? Where are we? Okay, so that's the way home. Oh, does he see us? Oh, please don't see us. Go for whatever's trying to bite us. What are you? Go away. Okay, I don't think he sees us down here. All right, so where are we right now? We're trying to make it to 1,000. Well, we've kind of overshot that. I think we need to head west a little bit, right back towards him. But we still need to head north, so maybe we can just kind of like skirt around the edge here. What is this? Is this titanium? Or lead, maybe? I could use lead. Oh no, he's right there. I'm just gonna hide right here. You don't see us. Just stay over there while I get my lead. Is that it right there? I just turned and finished getting my lead and he's been circling back and forth right here. And I was like, is that our wreck? Because we are close. Okay, let's not move when he's looking in our direction, though. Turn away. Nope, nope, other way. No, don't come closer. Turn away. Yes, swim that direction. Just long enough. Ugh, too short. Okay, I think we may be far away enough that he doesn't know we're here. Okay. Yes, this is our wreck. This is the exact coords that we need to be at. Let us just kind of like snug ourselves right here. Alright, at this location, is there anything we even need? There might not be anything we even need. What? There isn't? We've gotten everything we need here. Alright, well, this is a trip. This is where it is. Terrifying. We don't even need to be here. Oh well. Well, we found lead, and that's helpful. So I guess that's a good thing. But now we need to head, oh boy, like almost straight south. So, right underneath him. Great. I'm pretty sure he knows we're here. Is this lead? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes. Do you want to just, like, stay up there while I do some mining? Oh, I think he wants us. I think he wants us and he doesn't know how to dive straight down. Can you just stay there? I mean, look at this. What is this? Silver? Oh, we need all of this. No! He knows how to dig straight down! Oh. I dive straight down, not dig straight down. I knew that. Do you mind going away? Look at this. You know what? Alright, alright. Take a screenshot. I hope that gets the overlay. Do you want to just stay up there while I get my silver and my lead? I'm going to do my best to get as much of this as I can, which means I need to pop out and put some of the stuff in the prawns inventory into my inventory, because there's not going to be enough room for all of this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Go away! Uh-oh. He got us! He got us! No! Leave me alone! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Where are we? Okay, he didn't take us far. He left us right where we were. Excellent. Let me get my iron or my lead and my silver. Darn you! Woo! Jeepers, creepers, creepers! Holy moly! Okay, you know what? I've had it. I have had it. This is probably a bad idea. Oh no! There we go. There. Now you're gonna let me do my mining in peace? Yes. Yes, you are gonna let me do my mining in peace. Alright, we are here at the site of our first wreck in the bulb zone, also known as the Koosh zone. We are perched pretty much right on top of it. Hopefully we don't come to any harm with these guys. These guys will zap, but I don't know, they're not too bad. Can we get close enough to scan one? I don't think we've scanned one before. Hello! Oh, I have scanned you. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Don't get your panties in a wad. Let's scan this. Common bulb bush. Giant bulb bush. Massive. Absolutely massive. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, large. Anyway, at the wreck we are currently located at in the bulb zone, or the couche, as I mentioned. This one has a PDA somewhere inside of it. I believe that's the only thing we're looking for other than backpacks, is just the PDA. Oh my word. This is backpack heaven. I'll take you, and I'll take you, and I'll take you, and I'll take you. And I'll get you, though you're gonna be titanium. That's fine. And the abandoned PDA. Cool. So I'm just gonna get back in the prawn and we can go, well, we're gonna well, not the prawn, the Cyclops. I'm not even sure what the last location has for us. Let's see. Backpacks. It's pretty much all I'm seeing. But hey, I'll take a backpack if I can find one. So let's head off to approximately 1300 by 750. Or 570, I mean. I'll get out of here.
Powering down.
Alright, we made it. We got attacked by one of those zappers, but big deal, you know? Big deal. Are you still out here, Zapper? Are you still out here? Nah, see, he's there he is. There he is. Aha. Also, I find this amusing. This is attached to my ship, but it is visually being represented on the wrong part. It's actually over here. No, that guy didn't tear it off. I noticed it earlier when I was on the camera thingy. Anyway, here is our wreck. The only thing we care about is backpacks. So let's get at it. Well, that was a little underwhelming. I found like a total of 1 backpack, unless this goes somewhere, which it might. Aha. Now here you're hiding it all. Backpack. Backpack. I already have this, but I guess I'll take the titanium. Why not? And, okay, now we're done. Alright, let's get back in our Ender sub. Whatever we call it. Where is it? Here we go. Ender sub and the Ender prawn and all that stuff. We got a lot of titanium off this trip.
Captain.
Like, it's still full. That's full, that's full, this is full. Well, partially full. That's a lot of titanium. A lot. We got a lot of backpacks. This is still charging, okay. Alright. So, we are up to... How much power do we have left? I don't think we can tell without coming here. We're at almost 50%. That's not bad. We will want to get back to home before we run out. But for the next 25% or so, I think I'm going to try and do some exploration to find more of those ore nodes and whatnot. I might just leave the sub sitting here. Might bring it down a little further so it's maybe a little safer. Why am I down here? I just climbed up, and there was a purpose for climbing up, and it was to put this stuff in here. We have so much of these consumable things that I've had to start using this box as well. But that's good, that's good. These don't spoil the way that the marble melon does, so it's easier to grab it when we're not going to be immediately next to our marble melon all the time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I'm going to do some exploration to find more of those resource nodes, so it's going to be that sort of grindy off-screen stuff. And then in the next episode, when we come back, we're going to craft a whole bunch of those upgrade modules. And then we're going to head further into the story, deeper into the ocean. And things are going to get all the creepier, all the scarier, all the terrible things and horrors of the game. We're going to go and... why, I don't know. We're going to search them out and have fun, hopefully. But I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying this series. And I hope you keep on coming back for more. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic time. And I will see you later. Bye!